heard some information. What I specifically heard is that, if you use an odd ISO number versus an even ISO number, it's actually going to get this difference in quality. So I don't believe this myself. But let's test it out and see what happens. So I'm going to use this as my background. I've got my camera here, and I'm going to set it up to take photos just of this wood. And then I'm going to compare the pictures before and after. I'm going to start an ISO 200 shot. Here goes. And now we're just going to change the ISO to 250. So let's go up one to 250 there. And that's good. Because we adjusted the ISO to 250, we should adjust something else. So 250 is more sensitive, so let's increase the shutter speed by 1 as well, just to balance it. All right, and we can see the exposure is right in the middle there. Perfect. Take another shot. Boom. And we got the image. So I'm just gonna check it out the camera LED screen first to see if there's anything that's super noticeable or different about the two images. So the exposure is exactly the same between the two shots because I compensated using the shutter speed and definitely did it right. So the actual lighting conditions to change, or maybe my shadow got in the way or something between the two shots. So I'm going to retake these photos. That must be what happened. That's what photography is about. You got to solve problems at times. Yeah, okay, so I'm trying this again. Not screwing it up this time. Last time my shadows got on the wall behind. So you can see how the shadows move back there, right? And then the first shot, my body must have been like right in front of the camera blocking it. So I've repositioned it now, and I'm going to make sure I'm out of the way when I take each shot. 1/125th of a second f4 ISO 200. Let's take the shot. No, my shadow's in the goddamn way. Yeah, try it again. Okay, get out of the way. You know what the problem is? Oh, the camera is putting a shadow on there. That's not good. I want more, I don't want that big dark spot right in the middle, so I gotta fix this. Okay, I had to switch it up a little bit because the natural light was just creating too much glare over here. So that's all. I want a nice even lighting across the image so I can compare the detail quality. And so now I've set the new exposure here. I'm at 1/13th of a second at f2.8 at ISO 200. And I'm on a tripod, so don't gotta worry about camera shake. Start the timer and we'll take the first shot. Now I'm just going to take the next shot, and we're going to increase the ISO to 250. So let's do that. That's an odd number. So we go up to 250 there. I don't know if you can see that. I guess it doesn't matter to you. All you need to care about is the fact that I increased the ISO to an odd number. We set it, and because I can increase the ISO, I need to increase the shutter speed as well. So from 1/13th, we're going to go up to 1/15th of a second, which is a little bit shorter. That gives us a perfectly balanced exposure. Two equal exposures, and so now I have them at ISO 200 and 250. And at that setting, you shouldn't see much difference in quality. So if there's anything really funky between using an even ISO setting and an odd one, I'm about to find out. I'm just going to take a look here and see. I don't see any difference at all. You look identical to me. So if there is some difference, then, kind of difference you're not going to see unless you're like super zoomed in on the image and analyzing it. So as far as practical day-to-day photography goes, I think there's no concerns about the quality of an odd ISO number versus an even ISO number. And in reality, that didn't even make sense to me. I thought maybe there's a technical reason for somebody saying that. And maybe there isn't. Maybe that's true in some cameras, but at least on this Canon 5D Mark IV, I see no difference in quality at all. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna show you the pictures anyway, so I'm gonna load them on the computer, and let's just check them there. Come on, baby. And I apologize for my mess. Oh, over here. There you go. ISO odd even. I do see some difference here, and the thing is, I don't know if it's just my imagination because it's really subtle, and it could be my position in front of the screen or some other variable. But what I see is one of the odd ISO number just seems a little slightly darker, like in this area for some reason. But it's so subtle, I could just be imagining this. So for all intents and purposes, no, using an odd ISO versus an even ISO, it doesn't affect your image, at least what I can see using my Canon 5D Mark IV. And so yeah, so this is just confirmation of what I observed when I was looking at the picture just in camera. And that did tell me that, you know, there's no difference. And so maybe this exercise just wasted time, but I had to do it to satisfy my curiosity. And if you've heard the same rumor at some point, I'm sure if I have, somebody else has. So it was just good to, you know, investigate it. A little something to do on a Saturday morning. Bye-bye.